Ooh, what is up all you beautiful people on the interwebs? I'm Redrix and today I'm gonna be talking about my top 10 picks of games that'll come out this year, and oh boy, I'm looking forward for these games. So hopefully you'll stay throughout this video, and hopefully you like this video so much that you will leave a like. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Redrix, as I just said before, and hopefully you will subscribe to this channel and be sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified on when I do live streams every week as well as new videos. So let's just dive right into my top 10 picks of games that'll come out this year. So the first game I'm going to be talking about is Resident Evil 2 Remake. And Resident Evil 2 is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Capcom, a remake of the 1998 game Resident Evil 2. While it faithfully recreates the game's environment and story, it takes liberties with the appearance and gameplay of the original. And by the way folks, I'm going to be streaming this game when it's released, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I'm going to stream this game. And the release date of this game is going to be January 25th, and that's like 2 weeks and 4 days from now, so be sure to tune in for that. Coming up next is Cyberpunk 2077. The next game from the creators of The Witcher is set in a sci-fi future world. The game now appears more bright and vibrant than it did during its initial tease a few years back. It appears to take place in a dazzling city of dreams, a metropolis of giant buildings adorned with dazzling screens where organic skin is meshed with futuristic tech. Now, Cyberpunk looks to be just as deep as The Witcher, with plenty things to do in the Night City, and the release date is to be announced later on this year. Now, for this next one, I'm going to be so excited when they're going to be releasing the actual release date for this game. It is The Dark Pictures, and it is the folks behind Until Dawn, and they're back with a new cinematic horror game. The game finds 4 Americans in the South Pacific with gameplay that looks similar to Until Dawn. And you'll have to play with players in the game where they have to complete different puzzles while also struggling to avoid getting murdered. So as I said before, the release date is going to be announced later on this year. Coming up next is Days Gone, and Days Gone takes players to a post-apocalyptic open world set in the Pacific Northwest. The action-adventure / survival horror game puts you in the shoes of Deacon St. John, once an outlaw and now trying to survive in a devastated world. While on the road, Deacon must battle freaks, zombies, and other humans and animals that have become mindless and violent, so you have to travel very, very fast. Much like the zombies in World War Z, if you guys have watched the movie, and the release date is going to be April 26th. So, coming up next is a fighting game. Now, if you're a big fan of Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, etc., hopefully you will like Dead or Alive 6. And if you would like to give a good beating on your friend and invite him over for a gaming night, well, pick up Dead or Alive 6, and the release date for this game is going to be February 15th. Oh boy, I'm excited for this game as well, Devil May Cry 5. After years of waiting, we're finally getting a brand new Devil May Cry game, and in rather surprising twist, it's a direct continuation to the first 4 Devil May Cry games. And Nero seems to be leading Devil May Cry 5, but also we'll see Dante returning as a character as well. Expect plenty of over-the-top weapons and stylish kills coming back to the action-adventure series. And the release date for this game is going to be March 8th of this year. I'm so excited for this. Alright, I know I'm going to be talking about a lot of zombie games, post-apocalyptic games, but I can't leave this game out. It's going to be Last of Us Part 2. Holy moly, I've been waiting for the second sequel for so long. I've been playing the first game like 4 or 5 times. I've got 3 different copies of it, and I'm like blown away how good Naughty Dog made Last of Us. So The Last of Us 2 is like the next big thing on the PlayStation. Yeah, I have no words on how much I'm looking forward to playing this game. And the release date is going to be late 2019 in some. For some different sources, they've been saying it's going to be late 2019. Alright, once again, for all of you fight fans, it has been rumored and finally unveiled that Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be released this year, and very soon actually. So if you missed those good fatality moves and so on, the release date is going to be April 23rd of this year. Alright, coming up next is Twin Mirror, and the story of this game focuses on a character named Sam, who wakes up one day to discover a shocking amount of blood on his clothing with no memory of the cause. Now, if this game sounds very interesting to you, well, be prepared, because the release date is going to be, well, it's going to be announced later on this year, so hopefully very, very soon. Alright, coming up, last but not least, we've got Sea of Solitude. And this game is an upcoming EA original game about a lonely girl whose emotions manage to turn her into a monster, and the world into a flooded post-apocalyptic world. She must explore the world in order to find a way to turn back into a human, and the release date as well is going to be announced later on this year. So those were my picks of games that I look forward to later on this year, and some of them still needs to have an official release date. And let me know down below in the comment section which games you're looking forward to coming out this year, and which game is your top favorite to be announced coming out this year and would like to play it. So I'm Redrix as always, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye!